Hello everyone, my name is Kristy Mendoza Ortega, and today I would like to talk about the topic screen use in early years. This is for the Understanding Science and Technology course at Seneca College. Well, screens are everywhere. People of all ages use a screen in their daily life to do basic things such as check the weather and complex ones such as attending an online conference of an important company. The massive use of screens has also reached the younger ones. I mean children from birth up to 12 years old. I haven't met a family that doesn't allow their children to use screens. This is uncontrollable. I have also seen too many children doing tantrums because their parents took away their cell phones after they have spent 2 and 3 hours on YouTube or TikTok. So, after observing this concerning situation, I came up with a question. So, the question is how healthy it is for young children to use screens. Is it really healthy? What are the benefits of this? That is why I undertook my own research on this topic because it is very important to me. Everything I do in my daily life is completely related to children. On the one hand, I am an ECE, which means that I work taking care of children of all ages. I promote best practices for child care, growth, and development in different settings. On the other hand, I want to be a mother, and in the same way I do a good work as an ECE, I want to do it with my own children. Then, gaining this knowledge will help me to raise my own children in a well-informed way. I believe that every child deserves to have a healthy childhood. I remember when I was a child, I used to have a lot of physical activity. I used to run my neighborhood and to jump on every single puddle I found. But nowadays the situation is different. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, young children spend about 6 hours a day on screens. Four of them are usually on TV, which really is affecting them. I also found that today 1 in 3 children entering school is developmentally delayed, 1 in 4 is obese, 1 in 6 has diagnosed mental illness, and 1 in 11 is addicted to technology. Some of the pros of this situation of screen use is that children can adapt easily to new technologies in the future, and that it also enhances children's fine motor skills because these devices require the manipulation and fingers. Some cons are, for example, the sedentary life that has an impact on physical health, such as producing overweight and cancer and cornea cancer, which affects the quality of life. Mentally, it affects children's behavior, their mood and cognitive development, influences their grades in school. It also influences physical health, mental, and their overall well-being, language development, and communication skills. As these facts raised my concern, I decided to research about what science and technology were doing about this topic, and I discovered that in the last 10 years, researchers and scientists had investigated a lot about this topic, providing possible solutions. As a result of this research, I discovered that many organizations are working to create guidelines about physical activity and setting limits on the use of screens. An example of that is the 24-hour guidelines of the Canadian Health Society. Some organizations, doctors, scientists, and educators are advocating for the creation of content filters and parental control apps that allow parents to set time limits and track screen use, and also for designing of child-friendly interfaces. As an educator, I will always advocate for children's well-being and for practices when raising children. That is why I believe that we need to find a balance and to question everything related to screen use. If we want to raise healthy, happy children, we need to control the things that are affecting them because they won't be healthy adults and they are now a very important part of our society. That's why screen use should be controlled in a very responsible way. And here we have the references of the different articles and websites that I was reading doing this research for this presentation. And I invite you to take a look at that because they have valuable information for you. Thanks.